This week's theme is about the Super Bowl.
Now let's go check out this week's broadcast.
This week I have your Super Bowl matchup.
What's up, Falcons? This week is all about the Super Bowl. Tune into Fun and Food to see how to make a snack to start off your Super Sunday right.
Hey there, Falcons. Are you excited for the Super Bowl? Well, if you are, tune in a weekend window to find out what the weather's going to be like for this Sunday.
This week on College and Career Ready, we'll be doing something super different. Stay tuned to learn more about it.
What's up, Falcons? This week's team is the Super Bowl between Cam Newton and the Panthers against the legend Peyton Manning and the Broncos.
Hey Fairgrove, do you know whose birthday is coming up? This may lead to a day off. Watch What's Up with Fairgrove to find out more. Hey Fairgrove, we'll be showing pictures from the move-a-thon, so be sure to watch to the end of the broadcast to see this week's pictures.
Welcome back, Fairgrove. I'm your host, Angel Bermudez, and the word of the day is super.
And I'm your co-host, Yesenia Martinez. And remember, when you hear super, run wild.
And according to Webster's dictionary, super means extremely good. Hey, Senya, do you know when the Super Bowl game is?
I think it's Sunday in February.
Well, let's go find out in sports news with your host, Elias Mendiola.
Thanks.
Elias Mendiola, your host, is for Team Irving beat Team Rice with a score of 49-27. The Super Bowl takes place Sunday, February 7th between the Broncos and the Packers. Beat the Knicks with a score of 160-95. Warriors next play Saturday, February 6th against Thunder at 6 p.m. Beat the Bulls with a score of 120-93. Clippers play today against Magic at 4 p.m. Lakers lost against the Hornets with a score of 101-82. The Lakers play tomorrow against the Spurs at 6:30 p.m. Now let's move on to college basketball. USC beat Washington with a score of 88-98. UCLA dominated Washington State with a score of 83-50. Now let's head back to the studio with your super hosts, Angel Bermudez and Yesenia Martinez.
Thanks, Elias.
Let's go check out All About Tech with your host, Luis Diaz.
Hey Fairgrove, I'm your host, Luis Diaz. This week I'm going to be talking about the Super Bowl 50 and their crazy new 360 degrees cameras. These super cameras are called iVision 360. They are adding never before seen features to the Super Bowl 50. These cameras record at a 5K resolution, that's double the HD TV resolution. CBS will use a replay system giving viewers a 360 perspective. There are 36 cameras strung around the upper deck of the Levi Stadium. They have the ability to freeze the moment, then revolve around the play, and then continue to play the scene again. It allows the viewer to have a look in moments time. Now let me show you a video about these super cameras.
Now, during today's coverage of Super Bowl 35, CBS Sports will introduce a new technology called iVision. It provides panoramic coverage similar to the special effects in the hit movie The Matrix. Here at the Super Bowl, 30 robotic cameras have been mounted on the scoreboard and all along the upper deck at intervals of 7 degrees. Each camera feeds into one of the 30 specially designed digital recording devices. The images are then computer calibrated to instantaneously show any spot on the playing field from all angles within the camera's 220-degree range.
iVision is in its infancy, and we're just beginning to find out the power of this new technology. Our engineers, Larry Barbasolis and Craig Farrell, started working on this a year and a half ago, and as we got into the project, we knew that we needed more help from the outside.
Credit Professor Takeo Kanade of Carnegie Mellon with designing the software that blends 30 cameras into one dynamic panorama.
This is a gigantic robotic system. You have to have perfect idea of the direction, position of the cameras, and the relationship of the amount of zoom, amount of focus to the command that you give from the computer. And that is one of the hardest jobs.
We think this is going to have a tremendous impact on the way sports gets broadcast going forward in all sports. And we think that PVI will take the same kind of video modifying technologies that we use today and use them to enhance the performance of eye vision.
As important.
That's it for this week, Fair Grove. Now let's back to the studio with Senor Martinez and Angel Bermudez.
Luis Diaz.
Thanks, Louis.
Man, can't wait till the Super Bowl. Wait, do you think it's gonna rain? Tell me! Tell me!
Okay.
Tell me!
Okay, Angel, calm down.
Okay. Tell
Welcome back, Virgo. Today I'll be telling you the Doppler radar information along with your weather forecast. Let's start off with this week's Doppler radar. Based on this week's Doppler radar, we have some clouds coming from the west, over the Pacific Ocean, and towards us to Southern California where we're at Virgo. Now let's go check out this week's super weather forecast.
Thanks, Jose.
Hey Senya, have you ever started off your day with a Super Bowl?
What's a Super Bowl?
Well, let's just say it's a bowl that's super.
Well, let's go check out Fun with Food with your host, Destiny Rodriguez.
Welcome back, Falcons. I'm Destiny Rodriguez, your host for Fun with Food. This week we will be making a Super Bowl.
But before we start, wash your hands for 30 seconds or sing your ABCs.
Now let's get started.
The ingredients you will be needing are plain Greek yogurt, strawberries, blueberries, and a banana. The utensils you will be needing are a plate, a bowl, a spoon, and a plastic knife. Start off by cutting the stem off of your strawberry and cutting it in half twice, then into little pieces. After that, cut your banana into slices. Once you've cut your banana into slices, cut them in half one way and then the other. Once you have cut all your fruits, put your Greek yogurt into your bowl. Put your banana slices into your yogurt. Add in your strawberries as well. Once you put your fruits, mix it. Lastly, top it off with blueberries. And this is the finished product.
This week we will be having Sports News host Elias Mendiola try our Super Bowl.
Hi, Destiny.
Hi.
Oh, it's really good. I like how you guys use the combinations of all the fruits and the yogurt.
Thank you, Elias.
Thank you, Destiny.
Well, that's all for this week, Falcons. See you next week on Fun with Food. Now let's head back to the studio with Angel Bermudez and Yesenia Martinez. Have a super Sunday. Bye.
Thanks, Destiny.
We'll be back, Fair Grove. One race? Yeah. Ready, set, go.
Don't do that again or I'm gonna send you to Miss Reed.
Hey, calm down, these little kids.
Hey, get off the playground.
Why?
What happened last time? Off the playground.
Who cares?
Go to the office.
How to use library voices.
Hey Mario, have you read this book?
No, what's the title?
It's called Journey B. Jones.
You guys, come over here. Guys, stop yelling or I will send you to the office.
Okay.
Hey. Hey, let's yell again.
That's not the right thing to do. This is the right way.
Mario, have you read this book?
Shh, we're gonna get in trouble.
Okay. Remember, library voices.
How to use library voices.
We're back! Hey, Sonia, which team do you want to win for the Super Bowl?
I want the Panthers to win the Super Bowl.
Well, let's go see what other people choose. In Weekly Poll, with your host, Marcus Acevedo.
And Giovanni Garcia. What's up, Falcons?
I'm Giovanni Garcia.
I'm Marcus Acevedo, your host for Weekly Poll.
Really wanted the 49ers to go to the Super Bowl in their own stadium. That would be so cool.
But I wanted the Raiders.
Well, I guess we'll have to root for the Panthers or the Broncos.
Now with that, let's head over to this week's question.
This week's question is,
who do you want to win Super Bowl 50?
Panthers. Panthers.
Broncos.
Broncos.
Panthers.
The Panthers.
I think it's going to be Panthers in a blowout. Ric Flair. Woo!
Panthers.
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 I want the Panthers to win.
Panthers.
Broncos.
The Broncos.
The Panthers.
All right, let's go Broncos.
Panthers.
Panthers.
Panthers. Broncos. Panthers. Panthers.
Panthers.
And these are the super results. The Broncos got 23%, and the Panthers' votes dominated the Broncos with 77%. And the winner is the Panthers.
That's it for this week, Fargo. I'm Marcus Acevedo.
And I'm Giovanni Garcia, your host for Weekly Poll. Now let's head back to the studio with Angel Bermudez
And Yesenia Martinez. See you next week, Falcons.
Thanks, Gio.
And Marcus.
Hey, Cindy, do you know what College and Career Ready is doing this week?
I think they said money and a job.
Well, let's go check out College and Career Ready to make sure. With your host, Samantha Rodriguez.
I'm your host, Samantha Rodriguez for College and Career Ready. You Falcons like money, right? So this year we looked at about 10 different careers. So the first job we looked at was a teacher. The average salary for a teacher in California is about $66,000. The next career we looked at was a realtor. The minimum salary of a realtor is $82,000. Another victorious job is a registered nurse. The mean salary of a registered nurse is about $96,320. Another career is a nutritionist. The average salary of a nutritionist is about $60,000. Next, we looked at an electrician. The minimum salary of an electrician is $79,960. We also looked at a full-time barber. The mean salary of a full-time barber is $49,000. Lastly, we looked at a field engineer. The salary of a field engineer is $60,000. That's all for this week, Fargo. Hope you have a super weekend. Now let's head back to the studio with Yesenia Martinez and Angel Bermudez.
Thanks, Samantha.
Let's go check out what's up with Fargo with your host, Amber Wambler.
Hey Falcons, I'm your host for What's Up with Fairgrove. Today there's practice for your good man Charlie Brown from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. On Monday, February 8th, there's no school due to Abraham Lincoln's birthday.
That's super.
On Wednesday, February 10th, there's early release day only for elementary. Don't forget, every Friday in February you can wear a free dress only if you bring a dollar. Don't forget to wear appropriate clothing for free dress. What's off for this week, Fairgrove? See you next week on
What's Up with Fairgrove.
Now to back to the studio with Yesenia Martinez and Angel Bermudez.
Thanks, Amber.
Let's go check out Song of the Week with your host, Trinity Santoyo.
Hey Falcons! This week's super song is called The Pony Soldiers. The song called The Pony Soldiers is by the NFL film song.
This song was released in 1952. I found this quote about the Super Bowl, so here it goes. The truth is, the Super Bowl long ago became more than just a football game. It's part of our culture, like at Thanksgiving and lights at Christmas, and like those holidays beyond their meaning, a factor in our economy. That's all for this week, Falcons. I'm Trinity Santoyo, your host for Song of the Week. Have a super 3-day weekend. Bye.